Hey guys, it's Shadow the Rat, and for today's video, I wanted to go ahead and celebrate the third gotcha day for Miss Olive here. And by that I mean that I've officially had Olive for 3 years, which is really insane to me. I mean, I've had so many rats over the last 9 years, and most of them have not been with me nearly as long as Olive. Granted, I did get Olive when she was pretty young. She was about 5.5 weeks when I got her. And she is now over 3 years old, well, obviously. So, I did expect to have her for quite a while because I got her so young, but still, I haven't had any other rats that for sure made it over 3. So just having Olive make it past 3 years and still be doing pretty well is just really amazing to me. Especially because, like I said, I did get her very young, so I've had her for, pretty much her entire life. Anyways, this video here is just kind of a little update on Olive. Unfortunately, I do think that her time is slowly coming to an end, just because I can see that her hind leg degeneration is starting to slowly get worse again, and her kidney readings aren't coming out super great. She does have quite a bit of protein in her urine, which is a big sign of kidney failure in rats. And unfortunately, you really can't do too much about that. You can put the rat on a kidney-friendly diet, and there's some supplements that can help alleviate some of the strain. But honestly, there isn't anything that can reverse any damage, and it's always just a stopgap measure. So, ultimately, there's just not a lot you can do for kidney issues in rats, and unfortunately, they are quite common in older rats, especially older males, but even in older females. Once they start getting to Olive's age, honestly, anything can happen to them because that's just really old. Like, Olive herself is pretty much the equivalent of a 90-year-old human, so, at that point, you just kind of expect health issues to pop up at some point just because, well, she's so old. And Olive has been really, really lucky. She's had 0 tumors, which is extremely amazing to me. I've had pretty much no female rats that reach such a crazy age like Olive's and still continue to be tumor-free. So that's just really amazing, and I hope that I have the same luck with some of my current rats, because I really hate seeing memory tumors, and they're just so common in intact female rats, like most of mine have been. So having a rat who actually reached, Olive's age without any memory tumors is frankly just incredible to me. I am just completely in awe of her. I really wish I could just take whatever's allowing her to avoid these tumors and just give it to all my other rats, because honestly, it's just been really nice to have a rat who just didn't develop tumors when they got really old. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that Olive doesn't have any other issues. Like I said, she has some kidney issues, she has some hind leg degeneration, and as I mentioned in a few other videos, she has some cataracts in one eye. She has some slight malocclusion, which she gets her incisors burred for, and she also has a little bit of fur loss, which is mainly due to the kidney issues. And the fact that she's a Rex, because Rex rats often lose some of their fur as they age. But really, she's doing quite well for her age. Just the fact that she's so sharp mentally and able to be curious and explore and just do all the normal ratty things makes me so happy. And even if her mobility is a bit limited, she can still get around pretty well, and she's still quite active. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with how she's doing at this point. And again, she is very old, so I'm not exactly expecting her to act like a young rat. I'm just really amazed with how she's doing. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to do a little update on Olive. I do wish that her sisters Donut and Pickle could be with us, but unfortunately those girls have passed. As some of you might know, Donut passed away back when she was around 2 years and 10 months. She had a pituitary gland tumor, which is a type of brain tumor, and she was on treatment for that for nearly a year and did really well, but unfortunately eventually it did catch up to her, and she did pass away at the end of September. But she still lived a very long life for a rat, so I was pretty pleased with that, even if she was very much not as lucky as Olive in the tumor department. Poor Donut was prone to all sorts of tumors. I mean, she had multiple mammary tumors and a brain tumor, so she was definitely not super lucky in that regard. But ultimately, she responded really well to treatment, so she still lived a really long and quality life. As for the other girl I had from their sibling group, that was my girl Pickle, and unfortunately Pickle's story is the saddest because she developed a terminal cancer of the face called a Zimpel's gland tumor, and ultimately I had to put her down right after she turned 17 months, so she was still quite young. So yeah, Pickle definitely had a very unlucky time. But as far as Donut went and Olive is doing, Both of those girls definitely got quite long lives, especially Olive, who, you know, is not only still going, but has been extremely fortunate in the health department. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how Olive is doing, and I will just continue to watch her and make sure she has a quality life. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Miss Olive, and I will see you guys next time.